guys, I want to talk about this PSYOP, this controlled opposition, this guy, Donald Trump, who pretends to be the resistance. This guy is the establishment, okay? He is the deep state. Him choosing J.D. Vance as his VP proves that, along with a lot of other things. This guy has big ties to Peter Thiel, who is Trump's #1 donor. This guy is CIA. He's Mr. Palantir. You know what? There's never been a warmonger as bad as J.D. Vance. His first little interview after being picked his VP, he comes out saying, "We got to bomb Iran." Brother, what are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? We've had 53 regime changes on behalf of our government in the last 60 years, and you want to do another one, risking World War III? It's complete nonsense. And by the way, this guy's also invested in the big pharma medical tyranny we're up against, who Trump, endorses. He's the godfather of the shot, right? He's the godfather of this nonsense. On his very last day in office, he kisses the ring, he bends the knee to Fauci. He gives him a presidential commendation, a gold star on Trump's very last day in office. I talked to a lot of Trump supporters and they say, well, Trump didn't know what he was doing, but he knows now. He knows better. It's like, brother, he didn't know on his very last day in office and he still says it's a beautiful shot. Guys, that shot is killing people all over the world. 20-30% excess deaths in young people now. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This guy is not for us. He takes the big money from the worst corporate evils, the war machine, big pharma, Monsanto, you name it. This guy, Kennedy's been fighting the fight against all those evils and getting more victories than anyone. The choice between good and evil has never been so clear. The choice between the real resistance and the establishment. Trump talks a good game, but he is the swamp. He is the deep state. He is everything he speaks against. As soon as they show him that money, the guy's a narcissist. He laughs at us behind closed doors. You know that. Kennedy's been putting his neck on the line, beating the worst of the worst evils. He did 34 days in maximum security prison protesting the war machine. They were test bombing their weapons in Puerto Rico for decades, giving the locals cancer. And Kennedy and some friends stepped into that firing zone and got him to quit doing that. He beat Monsanto out of $12 billion. He's beat Monsanto multiple times on multiple different issues. He's beat the big pharma medical machine, all these polluters. We're a sick, broken, dying country. And only Kennedy's been fighting that fight. Our fertility is plummeting. They got a depopulation agenda in full swing. And only Kennedy's standing up for us and our loved ones. There's nothing more important than us and our loved ones. Trump is a joke. He's just as bad as all the Democrats. They take all the money from the bad guys. Our guy is standing up for us. Only Kennedy's going to set things right. Listen, we can win in a landslide. 51% of us, that's most of us, are independent. We can win in a landslide without a single Republican or a single Democrat. A matter of fact, we could beat both of them combined. It's our landslide to lose, my friends. The choice between good and evil has never been so clear. And if you're not with us, you're with the bioweapons terrorists. That's how clear the choice is. You think Trump's going to stand up to the tyranny next time when they drop the bird flu and they want to roll out vaccines on us? He spoke a good game for like half an hour, then he rolled over on us and did the lockdowns. He's invested in pharma. He takes the money from Pfizer. He's the bad guy we're up against.